Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Minecraft guide to enchantments. So I know most of you guys will probably know all about enchantments, but this is mainly for beginner players, but if you always want to just know your enchantments better, then you can watch this. Right, to start off, I'm just going to show you simple ways to get enchantments. So first of all, you can fish for enchantments, so get yourself a fishing rod and then fish for enchanted books or enchanted items. Secondly, you get an enchantment table. You can put bookshelves around these to get better enchantments, and you can put gear in there to get different enchantments with. It won't work now because I've not put any lapis in the second slot. And thirdly, if you want to put any enchantments together or merge your stuff, just use an anvil. It's really, really simple. So next, I'm just going to be doing a quick thing through enchantments, so describing what they all do. Right, where are enchantments? Right, I've lost them. Oh, here we are. Right, so we start off. Protection 1, Protection 2, Protection 3, Protection 4. Protection is just a thing that goes in your armour. That means you won't take as much damage. Then fire protection is a thing that also goes in armour, which means you won't take as much damage from fire. You can get fire protection 4. Then feather falling, you can only put this on boots. This will make you take less damage when you fall from places. Then blast protection, like you probably understand now, that it protects you from blasts. Then projectile protection from projectiles like gas, fireballs, skeleton arrows. Thorns, you can go up to thorns 3. What thorns does is if a mob or a player hits you, it has a chance to deal damage back to them, depending with different thorns, and also does more damage. Then respiration, you go up to respiration 3. That means you see it can only go on helmets, and you can see more clearly underwater with it. Then depth strider, you can put these on boots, which will make you go faster in the water. Aqua infinity, that makes you be able to breathe longer underwater. Sharpness, you can put this on a sword. Sorry, I've lost it there. It means you do more damage. Smite does more damage to undead mobs. So, okay, that doesn't make sense, does it? Like zombies and the wither and stuff. Then Bane of Arthropods, that does more damage to spiders, so you can kill them easily. Knockback, that can go on your sword. If you hit somebody or a mob with knockback, they'll fly back further than normal. Then Fire Aspect 1 and Fire Aspect 2, you put that on your sword, and basically if you hit something, it'll set on fire. Then Looting, that gives you better chance of better drops. So say if you had a zombie in full gold armour, and you killed him normally, you didn't get any of the gold armour. With looting, you'd be able to get more, because it gives you a higher chance for mobs to drop loot. And more loot. Efficiency, put that on your pickaxe, makes your mine faster. Silk Touch, that means, Silk Touch is quite complicated. Say if you were going to mine diamonds, when you mine diamonds, you don't get diamond ore, unless you've got Silk Touch, which then it'll come out with the diamond as a diamond ore block, because you can then break with another pick to get the diamonds. And you can do that in lots of different ways, lots of different stuff. Like with glowstone, if you break that normally, you'll get glowstone powder. If you break that with Silk Touch, then you'll get the glowstone. It's the same with lots of stuff like that. Unbreaking, that means things, you put that on anything, that means it won't have, all the stuff that can be enchanted. It means that it won't break. Well, it will break, but it slows down the breaking process. Fortune, that can be put on an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel, I think. I'm not sure about a shovel. But basically means it'll drop more. Say if you were mining a diamond with Fortune on your pickaxe, you might get more diamonds than there was. Then Power, put that on a bow. That's basically like Sharpness, but it's for a bow. Then Punch, that's like Knockback, but for a bow. Flame, that's like Fire Aspect, but for a bow. Infinity, that means you only need one arrow, and it basically duplicates them all, so you have infinite arrows, and you don't need to keep getting more for your bow. Then Look of the Sea, that's to put on your fishing rod. it means you get better loot when you're fishing. Lure means, you know when you fish, there's little bubbles come up to your fishing rod. That'll mean that happens faster, so you get better loot eventually. Frostwalker, it's quite a cool enchantment. If you put it on your boots, means whenever you walk on water, most of it around you will turn to ice. That's quite cool. Then Mending, this is a very good enchantment. It means that if you put on your armour, or anything like your sword, your picks, whatever, Mending, if you get XP, instead of getting more levels, it'll repair your armour. Then Curse of Binding, this is one of the curse books, means if you put it only comes on armour, and you probably wouldn't put it on your armour. I would not advise doing this, but if you get armour with it on, if you put it on survival, you can't take it off unless you die. Then Curse of Vanishing, that means if you die, the item disappears and you can't get it back again. Then Impaling, that's like Sharpness, but for a trident. And Riptide, this is quite a cool enchantment as well. If you throw a trident while it's raining or you're in water, it'll propel you through the air with the trident, so basically you can fly. Then Loyalty, that means when you throw a trident, instead of going to have to pick it up, it'll come back to you. Channeling, that means if it's thunderstorming and you throw a trident that's got channeling on it, it'll summon a lightning bolt. This is good for charge creepers and stuff. Multi-shot, that's for a crossbow. If you get that on the crossbow, it has a chance to shoot 3 arrows at one time instead of 1. Piercing, that's like Sharpness for a crossbow. Quick charge, that means if you put that on your crossbow, you can pull it back quicker, so it doesn't take you as long to fire. And then Soul Speed, last enchantment, that means if you've got it on your boots, you'll walk faster over soul sand, which would usually slow you down. But this doesn't, but you wouldn't get slowed down on the new other version of soul sand. I don't know what that's called. So that's how you get enchantments. They're all the enchantments, that's how you get them. And then you can also find enchantments in different places that have loot in it. Say you found, different places like a mob spawn. I don't think they have enchantments that enchanted stuff in it. They might, but in lots of different places. Like if you go to the end, you go to an end city, there'll be probably enchanted gear there. Enchanted diamond gear actually, which is very good. But if you're a beginner, I would suggest learning the game before going to the end. And if you're also a beginner, you might not even know what the end is. So if this video gets some likes, then I might do one on explaining the end and how to beat the game. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. It makes me happy. So hope you enjoy this. Bye. It's a horse. It's a horse. Bye.